to Bali. Welcome to a beautiful morning. It is super hot and it's only 8 a.m. in the morning. I'm in Pererenan, just outside Canggu, with a beautiful woman called Bruna. And Bruna is one of the founders of Metafor. Bruna, welcome.
Thank you so much. Happy to be here.
Thank you. Tell us a little bit about Metafor Development.
Yeah, we're super excited to be launching our newest development here in Pererenan called Metafor Villas. We're super excited. It's a beautiful area full of development happening, and we're just happy to be part of it.
Fantastic. I mean, Bruna, tell us Metafor Villas. I mean, why did you choose this location in Pererenan?
Wow, I mean, Pererenan is, as you know, the up-and-coming area of Canggu. You're able to enjoy all of the benefits of being central in the Canggu area without necessarily having to deal with the traffic, the noise, the busyness, the tourism. So it's really an ideal location for anyone wanting to visit Bali.
Is it meant to be daily rental or for people living here?
So we actually do see a lot of expats setting up shop and living in Pererenan, but we also see a lot of nightly rentals in the area as well. There's so many new restaurants, cafes, even gyms opening up in the area that really support the development, especially for the residential market.
What do you think is different with Metafor Villas compared to all your colleagues and competitors?
Yeah, that's a great question. You know, I think we're really seeing a lot of Tulum and Santorini style villas being developed here in Bali. We wanted to bring something a little bit different to provide investors with the opportunity to choose a different design, something that'll really stand out when they're listed on Airbnb for tourists looking for places to stay. So we took something that integrates traditional Balinese architecture with a modern Western design and married the two. So you'll see a lot of traditional elements like pitched roofs, a lot of internal gardens to bring the outside in, as well as really, really strong Western design elements, really sleek, really modern. So we wanted to bring something different to investors.
Tell us a little bit about the plot. How long time did it take you to choose this plot? Because it's amazing, right?
Yeah, we love it. We fell in love with this plot as soon as we saw it. We actually spent almost 6 months looking for the right piece of land. Everywhere in the Canggu area, we at least saw a handful of pieces. So we're really familiar with the available plots in the area. And when we saw this, we just knew it was the right choice. It's, you know, we're backed up against the river, so there's a river view for Villa number 6. We have still empty plots on either side.
For now.
For now.
Exactly.
A really quiet road. It's totally residential, but still super central. So you're, again, sort of marrying being super accessible to all of the main things in Canggu while being able to stay on a really quiet residential road. Amazing.
I think this road is going to be absolutely stunning. Most of the developments going on here, they are very high-end, and it's going to complement Metafor Villas as well, right?
I agree. We have a good relationship with the neighbors who are also building and have agreed to, you know, really pave the access road in a beautiful way, put lights in and trees. So I think the entire experience of this residential road will be really strong for guests.
I get it. One of the things that I really noticed with Metafor Villas is the eye for details. I mean, it's not a huge unit, but everywhere you look in the corners and on your videos, it's so detailed. Every corner has been designed. The designers, or the architects, have they been working very closely with you guys?
Yeah, so we actually brought in-house architects to this project. We've partnered with them really closely. And they have designed and delivered so many beautiful luxury villas, not only just in Bali, but all over the world. So we knew they were the right decision. They've been really dedicated to ensuring that the standard and the quality of the design matches our vision and what we want to deliver to investors. So we've really taken the time to be thoughtful about every detail, everything from smart home features to strong enough ACs for this Bali heat, and everything in between. So we're really excited about the level of detail that we're bringing, and all of the information can be found on our website.
Okay. If I want one of these Metafor Villas, how much do I have to pay?
So opening price is $219,000 US, which we think is a really, really generous price for what you're getting. We're, you know, we're building a brand. We want to continue developing in Bali. So for our first marquee project, we're really excited to offer such a good entry price.
And what's the length of the lease?
So we have a 25-year initial lease with a guaranteed 10-year extension at market rate. So we're really excited that investors would be able to enjoy 35 years of profits.
I've seen your material regarding the ROI, and it's actually a very rewarding ROI, right? I mean, it's within 5 or 6 years you can actually pay back your villa.
Yeah, we're actually predicting just under 5 years. We have assumed a conservative occupancy rate of 75% for all of our ROI calculations, when in reality, as you know, Pererenan is experiencing well over 90%. So we're really proud to bring a solid entry price and a really low payback period, so that again, investors can enjoy profits for as long as possible.
I think it's amazing to see the designs that are coming today. I think a lot of customers are asking me, do you think Bali is going to be overdeveloped? What's your feeling about that?
You know, I think Bali is such a beautiful, beautiful island, and the locals are just such lovely people that I think developers who have, you know, a good relationship with the island, a good relationship with locals, will see a lot of success instead of trying to play monopoly board with the entire island. So there's still a lot of land left. Tourism really helps support the economy. So I still think we're early in the Balinese real estate game. But it's exciting to see how much growth has happened even in the past 3 years.
I talked to a lot of buyers as well, and I think there's going to be a big separation between what they used to buy, you know, like the villas from the 80s and 90s, and now what you can see, Metafor Villas, the design, the eye for detail, the contemporary style mixed with Balinese traditional style. I think that is what makes it so unique, and all developments going on today. For us at Propertia Bali, I think it's very, very important there's going to be a huge separation. I think all the new development is only around 20% now, I think, and the rest, 80%, is old traditional Balinese villas, which are beautiful also, but doesn't offer the same luxury feel as a modern contemporary home.
Well, it's really funny that you mentioned that. I was actually looking on Airbnb recently for one-bedroom villas in the Pererenan and Canggu area, and the choices are really slim, and the choices that are there aren't necessarily what we think nightly renters would jump at. So we're really excited to be part of the movement, bringing some options to nightly renters in the area that, like you said, I think will be a new movement of villas available.
With Metafor Villas, who do you target as customers? What age group? What income group? Who are your buyers?
So to be honest, we spent a lot of time identifying the right target market, and we tried to capture as many as possible. So of course, I think first and foremost, digital nomads. I think we're still at an affordable price for nightly rentals. That digital nomads can enjoy this space. It's a one-bedroom with a dedicated office space, you know, a nice plunge pool, central to everything, really amazing Wi-Fi connectivity, Ethernet ports in the office so you can hardwire in. So we really tried to look after the digital nomads, but we also think it'd be great for couples coming to Bali for a honeymoon or a holiday. We've actually had a lot of interest from retirees as well. So it's a good sized plot for someone looking to downsize, especially in a luxury market like this. We're really excited about who our nightly renters will be.
I think $219,000, that's not a lot of money. You get a property for 24 years, that's a lot. With an extension of 10 years, I think that's quite cheap compared to your ROI. In general, Bali is a booming destination. Why do you think that is? Why are you here?
That's a great question. I love the island. My partner's here, my dogs are here. I really enjoy the culture and most importantly, the weather. You know, I think Bali is a unique travel destination due to the fact that it's warm year-round. So the tourism economy is just booming 12 months out of the year. So I think from an investor's perspective, you're looking at really high occupancy rates throughout the entire year. You're not really dependent on a season, high season, low season. So really the opportunities here are endless.
I saw another influencer on YouTube the other day, and he said, Well, you have 28 degrees all year round.
Yeah.
We don't really have seasons. We have a raining season, but it's still comfortable to be here. And I think when you look at Portugal, Spain, Greece, other destinations, they really have to get the income in the peak season,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
And where Bali is, and that's why it's generating so much income.
And not just so much income, but consistent cash flow,
Yeah.
predictable cash flow.
Yeah.
I think from an investor's perspective, it's so important to understand the tourism economy here, and the industry is just really consistent.
What's your prediction for Bali for the next 3 to 5 years?
Wow, what a big question. From the real estate perspective, I think
Yeah.
we can still expect to see a lot of development continue. As you know, and as we agree on, Uluwatu is going to boom.
Oh,
Bingin
yeah.
is already growing significantly. I predict we see other less developed areas start to pick up a little bit more. Maybe it's a few more luxury villas in the Ubud area.
Yeah.
Sanur, I think, has potential. And maybe some places up in the north, I think we'll see more hotel-style development in the Munduk area. So yeah, I'm really excited to
It's a
see
huge
where it
island
goes.
when you look at development, right?
It's a massive island
Yeah.
when you look at development, and I think it'll keep growing, but at a reasonable pace.
So when you're sold out here with Metafor Villas in Pererenan, you will probably move to Uluwatu, Bingin area.
Yeah, we're really pleased to start looking in the Uluwatu area. Hopefully, as soon as we wrap up this project, we would love to rinse and repeat in Bingin and even provide something a bit different, maybe 2 bedrooms, maybe a little bit of a different layout. So we're excited to see where it goes.
Amazing. Last but final question, why should people buy a Metafor Villas compared to any other villa?
You know, I think investors are intelligent. I think
They are.
someone looking to buy a villa in Bali knows what they're doing, understands the real estate landscape here, and understands how to capitalize on it. I think there are a lot of beautiful villas for sale. I think ours does offer something a bit more unique from a design perspective. So I think if I were an investor, Metafor would obviously be my first choice, specifically for the design.
Yeah.
If I'm listing my property on Airbnb, I want it to
True.
stand out.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't want to.
You have that
know,
one first picture that it really has to be a killer
Exactly.
picture.
If I'm compared against 5 other Santorini-style villas that are all beautiful in their own
Yes.
right, you know, I think
But they don't stand out.
I think a
look
nightly
the same.
rental might go for something a bit more unique.
Yeah.
So we're really proud to bring that option to investors to allow them to offer their customers something different.
I think what Bruna also mentioned, what I can see with Metafor Villas is that it's 6 villas in total.
Yep.
It's the end plot, which is always a little bit more expensive. That means you don't have any traffic, or the street actually ends here. But also the last unit, Villa 6, is going to be very unique. It's a riverside villa. Still charged 219,000.
We're gonna go to 229 for this one. It's a
Okay.
bit more unique. We have floor-to-ceiling windows looking out over the river. It's
Makes
gonna
sense,
be
huh?
absolutely gorgeous.
For only $10,000, you can get the premium product.
Yeah.
And also, as you can see in the background, it's a very, very lush area, which I love. We are sorry about the noise because there's a lot of construction going on, obviously. But normally it's a very, very quiet area, and that's why Bruna and Jamie also chose this location. Bruna, do you want to wrap it up? What's your feeling about this? When will you be sold out?
Listen, we've had a lot of exciting interest over the past 3 to 4 weeks. We actually start construction hopefully by the end of the month.
Yeah.
So we're able to discuss some more creative pricing options before then, but once construction starts, we'll be sticking to 219 pretty rigorously. So yeah, my feeling is super positive. I'm just happy to be a part of the development happening on this island, and really proud to be delivering something that we think is quite unique. And yeah, eager to see where it all goes.
And where, I mean, if you start construction the 1st of July, when do you estimate that it's going to be finished?
We expect to be finished around June 2024
Okay.
for handover, and that includes all punch list items complete on the project as well.
If you want a very unique, beautiful contemporary villa with a unique design, you have to check out Metafor Villas. Thank you, Bruna,
Thank
for
you,
joining.
Peter.
And we hope you like this video. Give us a thumbs up, a like, or whatever. We will bring a lot more videos. See you soon.